Greetings, Iain from RTO here, and welcome to another Picks and Mix, the little show that we sort of do on a rollover in a 4-week cycle. So we've come round a full cycle now because we've come back to the beginning, and the first one of the cycle is a trip down memory lane where we look at the UK's top 10 singles for that day. And today is the 23rd of February, and we're going to look at the chart from 1976. So it's 47 years ago today. A long time ago. It makes me feel old because I remember this chart so well. Prime Minister was Mr. Harold Wilson still. He was coming to the end of his premiership. I remember him resigning. I remember watching it on the news. It was a leap year as well, so it was an Olympian year, and it was still the time when we had the Winter Olympics were in Innsbruck, because we was allowed to watch the opening ceremony at school. And then the Summer Olympics, of course, were in Montreal. Generation was X. Chinese zodiac was the year of the dragon, and if you was born on this day, you are a Pisces. I was 9 years old, and the only sort of thing that happened on this day was the painter L.S. Lowry died of 88. Now he is remembered for his Matchstick Men and his Matchstick Cats and Dogs, which is a song that came out in 1978. So, what was the top 10 for this day in 1976? So, coming in at number 10 was up 5 places, a song by The Who, Squeezebox, a great track by The Who by Numbers album. This is where it peaked in the UK charts, but it got to number 1 in Canada and got to number 11 on the US Billboard. I love this song. It's almost a country song for The Who. It's got some nice guitar work here from Pete, and I just love John's bass line on it. It's a really, really good song, and I quite like that. So coming in at number 9, up 8 places. I'll remember this because this is my favourite band of all time. It's Status Quo and Thing Called Rain, one of the classic singles. I love this. From the Blue For You album, of course, and it's a Rick song. It's not very often you get a Rick song in the charts, but he had 2 hits off this Blue For You album, this and the Mystery Song. I love this song. Peaked at number 7. It's one of my favourite songs off the Blue For You album. I love the solo and that bass line from Alan before it goes into Francis's guitar solo. And when they do it live now, I mean, John Rhino does a great, brilliant. Listen to that song all day. Okay then, coming in at number 8, up 3, No Regrets, the Walker Brothers. This is, it got to number 7 eventually, and it was a top 10 hit in Europe. Oh dear me. You know me, how I feel about Walker's Brothers. I just don't like them. They're just a one-trick band. Same drone. And this is probably one of the most boring songs. My mum loved it. Ugh. I hated it. It's a horrible song. Okay, number 7. Up 3 places. And it was Dat by Pluto Sherrington. This is only one of 3 singles that was released by Pluto Sherrington. This one eventually got to number 6. The other 2 didn't do a carrot. This is the most successful song. This isn't too bad. I remember it, but it wasn't one of my favourite songs at the time. Okay then. Number 6, this was up 8 places, and a song called It Should Have Been You by Yvonne Fair. Released in America in 1975 and got to number 10. But this reached number 5 in the U5. Now I sort of remember this song. All I remember is a gravelly voice. And I think it was my granddad. He said it sounds like she swallowed a light bulb and swigged it down with meths. Yeah, it was a bit of a sort of voice. It's alright. Okay then, number 5, down 3 places. A great song, loved this when it came out, and it's Forever and Ever by Slick. A band that had a certain Midge Ure in it. Now, everyone thinks this is the Bay City Rollers, and they turned it down. It was a song that was done by Kenny as well, so they turned. And they refused to do it, the Bay City Rollers. But I love this. I love that keyboard at the beginning. Yeah, I love the bells as well. Great track, great vocal from Midge. A song that I really remember. Okay, 4, up 3 places. A song by C.W. McCall, and it is Convoy Breaker 19. A brilliant song, and it's listed as among the greatest country songs of all time. And this song, of course, was the inspiration for the film Convoy. Love that film. I've seen that at the cinema. It's got some great. It's got Chris Cropperson, I think, in it. Bloke that was in. I can't remember his name now, but he played Pigpen. And Spider Mike, the Black Widow. And the best thing about that film is the Jesus people in their school bus. And of course, Ernest Bourgoin as Kyle, the Mad Sheriff. Great song, great movie. Wonderful stuff. Now, coming in at number 3, up 1 place, is Rodriguez Concerto, Orange Juice by Manuel and the Music of the Mountains. Now, this is basically Jeff Love, the composer and orchestra leader in his band. This is affectionately called, of course, is called Orange Juice. You know the piece, it's the great guitar piece, but it's also got fame for being in the film Brassed Off with Tara Fitzgerald, Pete Postlethwaite, Sylvian Tompkinson and Ewan McGregor. And it's the bit where they introduce Tara Fitzgerald playing, and Pete says, we'll play Rodrigo's thing, known to you for you as Orange Juice, and she's pretended to play the cornet, but that's a great tune. I like that tune, and I like the version. I think it was done by one of the colliery bands. I can't remember which one now, but it's a wonderful piece of music. Okay then, coming in at number 2, up 1 place, a song that I really remember, not a cup of sort of a good little track, disco-y track. It's Tina Charles, I Love to Love. Everybody remembers this. On its way up to the number 1 spot. Classic disco song. Everyone sort of loves this song. Great stuff. So what was number 1 47 years ago today? This was its second and final week at number 1. It's a song by the Four Seasons. December 63. Oh, what a night. Bum, bum. Yeah. Great song from the Four Seasons. Good band. Lovely. I know that it's sort of on tour again, the Jersey Boys. Great show. If you've never seen it and you like the Four Seasons, it's worth a visit. The film, of course, I think it was directed by Mr. Clint Eastwood. He's good as well. It's a great track. I remember this at number one. Always went down in our house well because my mum liked the Four Seasons. It's probably why I like them, I suppose. It's amazing how much your parents influence your music tastes. So, there we are. There was the top 10 singles in 1976. Okay, that's all for today. Except tonight, don't forget, it is live stream night from 8 p.m. I'll be here, and Rocky will be here. He's very quiet at the moment, which is... He hasn't been so bad. He's starting to behave himself on live stream now, but that could all change. And Dave will be here doing the text, so I'll see you tonight. If not, we'll be back tomorrow. Well, we have got a live album ranking, and tomorrow it is German rock band Accept. And also we've got a brand new album coming out. Well, it came out last week, and it's a sort of new old album from Stevie Vai called Vaigash. So that's for tomorrow. Have a great day, whatever you're doing, and I'll see you all tomorrow or at 8 p.m. tonight on a live stream. Bye for now.